Hey folks, this is Glenda Doyle again. I'm standing on my back steps here. I just finished doing a video in my front yard, and like I said, I'm doing this from my phone camera, so that's one reason I'm not in it. I don't have anybody here to help me get started, but I need to get this done now because we're supposed to, like I said in the other video, we're supposed to get a freeze tomorrow night, and I really would like to get a video of my flowers while they're still looking pretty. But anyway, I got a lot of pot plants out here. The wisteria has gone crazy growing up here this year. I mean, it's really grown a lot. I think this is the third year since we set those two plants out. It's amazing how much they've grown, how big. They are just probably way too big. I don't know, they'll probably cut them back in the spring. But hopefully they'll bloom for us. One of them bloomed this past spring, but the other years they didn't because we got a late freeze and they didn't get to bloom. This has been really pretty. This called Diamond Frost. That went through the greenhouse all winter last year. Came out with a few little sprigs, and it just has gone. I mean, it's an easy plant to grow apparently. Got a lot of mums. I've replaced these pots with mums. I had some pretty peach verbena in some of these pots and took it out, and then I got these geraniums are really pretty. Got a little more alyssum that's come back in there that's not looking too bad. And these pots here are soaking in this little swimming pool. Keep them from dying until I can figure out where they're going. Back there, that asparagus fern, we have two of those. This is their second year. I bought them last year, put them, I think I got 3 plants about 10 inches tall, and they just went crazy growing. They went through the winter in the greenhouse also. And this stuff here, this portulaca, moss rose, this is it's like more of a peach color when I got it, but now it's a deeper, almost an orange color. But the wedding colors, we had a wedding here back in May, so I was trying to go with a peach, kind of a lavender and white colors, and so a lot of my plants out here are those colors. And that stuff has bloomed and bloomed. It's a different variety apparently than what I ever had many years ago in Louisiana. It stays open all day. What I had down there, it would close up, I don't know, like noonish, something like that. And there was a lot more colors of it then than I'm finding here. And then the white, of course, is verbena. And there's more of that Diamond Frost. And that's really pretty if you mix that in with some other color, especially that peach geranium. It makes a beautiful pot or basket or whatever. And these Gerber daisies, I think that's a really pretty bloom there. Those went through the winter. My little great-granddaughter decided to pick a couple of them today. Yeah, she's almost 2 years old, and she's something else. And I had a geranium, I keep wanting to say verbena, that was in here. I probably need to take it out, but anyway, those were from last year. They went through the winter in the greenhouse. Of course, this is another pot of the moss rose and stuff, and then these are all like mums here, and this is a mixture here, some red, that's a trailing geranium in there, and some geranium there, the peach geranium, and then some dianthus. And then this had some dianthus and some purple, I don't know why it quit blooming, but that was a beautiful pot for a while, and now it's just quit blooming. I can't think of the name of that. It's a long name, but anyway, whatever. Back here, it'll hit me after a while. There were some other plants in this pot that stayed pretty all summer, but they've gone away and then left that. They had a lavender bloom on them. I can't think of the name of that either. My hibiscus, pretty, a peachy color. And then the blue plumbago. Of course, these were not out for the wedding. Of course, we didn't get to have the wedding outside like we planned anyway. It rained, and it rained, so it had to be moved inside. And this one's really pretty. I love blue flowers. My favorite color of flower is blue, and I'm talking about blue, not purple. I mean blue, blue. Of course, another hibiscus, and this is pretty much it out here. Now, my dahlias, they're pretty pitiful looking. Blooms are pretty, but buddy, the plant itself is just pitiful. Winds, they've just, you know, we're up here. In fact, it's blowing right now. High, open, and this, you know, wind's just not their friend. Of course, if you can look at the bloom and not look at the ugly T-post in there, you know, just focus on the blooms. It's really pretty. But we're going to do something different with this bed next year. I had left all these in the ground, the tubers, and we had to guess at where to place the posts to stake them. And that's not a good thing, because some of them were really too far away from them, and the plant had to lean over to be tied to it. And so we've been researching things on Google, different ways, things we can do to support the dahlias. And I want to rework the shape of this bed, and things, trying to figure out how we want to do it. But love these peach ones. That is just so pretty. And they are doing really good. They have bloomed, this one here, so many blooms this year. And then we got this one down in here. It's pretty. Kind of a cactus shaped dahlia. But we got some bad wind night before last. And it did not help anything. And this one is pretty. This has been really pretty this year. Yeah. This one, I don't know. The blooms were bigger on it for a while. Kind of spindly looking there, but like I said, we're going to dig these up. If they get through the winter, fine. If they don't, I'm just going to start with all new. But I need to plant, when I plant, put whatever they're going to be supporting them, put that down at the same time, so we know they're in the right place. But I have tied them up, and there's so much I've had to just cut off of them because of them breaking. But this is all that down in there. The wind did that the other night. But yeah, these peach ones, that is just gorgeous to me. But they have to be deadheaded almost every day. In fact, I did deadhead some yesterday, and I see some that still need to be done. These red ones are pretty in here. One hiding under there. It's purple. There's so many different colors and varieties of dahlias. It's just mind-boggling. All right, this bed of periwinkles, that was a bed back earlier in the spring. It went most of the summer. It was pretty. It was the purple petunias, just like that one. And some peach color ones, just like that one right there. The peach went down the center, and then it had some white Dusty Miller, and then I filled in with the purple lavender petunias. And it was a beautiful bed. In fact, it was in some of my other videos in the past. But they got tall and leggy looking, didn't look good, so I cut them back. And that peach one's actually the only one that came back. The purple one around there is one I transplanted from the bed I had outside my front gate, because there was a ton of plants came up from seed that had fallen off of the petunias around there. So I just transplanted it around there. And well, actually I put several of the petunias in this bed, but that about the only one I think that made it, because it was kind of dry when I did that. All right, across the back of the house, hydrangeas are starting to bloom again. I got some I need to cut off of those. The blooms are fading on those. There's several buds on there, but they probably won't have time to bloom. And then we got my Abelia bushes. They're blooming now. Daylilies, they've been blooming off and on all summer. The blue salvias, they've done fair. But yeah, the hydrangeas earlier this year was really, really pretty. But most of the blooms then were closer to the bottom of the plant than up higher. I don't know what made the difference. There are some here blooming. And blue is, like I said, one of my favorite flower colors. And these are pretty. My little doggies. Yeah, I got a daylily blooming there. Some more of them down through here. That variety of daylily that's my favorite, because it blooms off and on all summer. It's the Stella Doro. I guess I'm pronouncing that correctly. And those Abelia bushes, I cut those way back in the spring, and they've come back big again. So, but I get some kind of a spot, got a bug on me, making me jerk my arm. On the leaves, and gets on the bloom of my hydrangeas, and I don't know what it is and what to do about it. I've just been picking the leaves off pretty much, and so I got to figure out what's causing that. It just makes them look kind of ugly. We have 2 fig trees that we put out this year. I'll walk around here. They had figs on them when we bought them, and they have like a new set of figs on them. And of course, those probably won't get to bloom. Get to ripen either. My poor greenhouse, it's a mess. Gotta get in there and clean that out so we can put some stuff in there. But they're gonna have to be protected. They're supposed to withstand temperatures that we get here, but I really don't want to chance it. These tote things here, water for watering our blueberries. We got some new leaves, looks like, on here. We're going to put wood chips around the base here. That'll help. But yeah, there's little figs on here. Look at that. Some up in there. Yeah, right there. And they are good. They are the sweetest figs I have ever eaten. That's some kind of spider, bunch of webs on there. They won't make it, even if we don't get freeze tomorrow night. I don't think they have time to get big enough to ripen, but which is a shame. Just hope that we had 2 there before, different variety, and they didn't do well for us. So, oh, I know something we have changed since I did a video back in the summer. We have chickens now. Yeah, we have 6 hens. We had 11 Well, when we got them, we thought we were getting 10 hens and 1 rooster. Well, one of our sons lives in Oklahoma, wanted some chickens, and so we said, well, just take some of ours and we'll get some more. We haven't, but turned out there was 2 roosters, and he got both of them, and 3 hens, and left us with 6 hens, which 3 of them are laying. The barred rock, 3 of them are barred rocks. 1 Americana, I'm not sure what the others are, but the Americana lays the little greenish, bluish colored eggs, which is kind of cool. And barred rock lays the brown eggs, and I actually got a double yolk one the other day. We haven't had them very long. This chicken pen, we'd had that hog in here for a long time. Well, he's gone. Not going to tell you where, but he's gone. So we're happy to have chickens again. Yeah, the chicken pen had grown up so bad. It was weeds head high. But you see that peach tree over there against the chicken house, that came up volunteer. You know, I'm hoping next year it'll have peaches. Because peaches are not cheap. I bought a bunch to can this year, and wow, they are very expensive. So I'm hoping that that'll produce something next year. Okay, I think I'm going to stop on this video, and I'm going to do another one of the garden, what's left of it, and a few other things here maybe. So I'm going to go ahead and end this one so it's not so long. I'll try to do that garden one before it gets any later. It's getting late in the evening now. But anyway, hope y'all enjoy this. And if you have any comments, questions, whatever, suggestions, you know, I'll be glad to hear them. So I'm going to say bye for now. And I'll have another video hopefully soon. So, goodbye for now.